Welcome back to MyCarolina. Okay, usually she's here to help us get our finances in order, but today she's going to help us take control of our emotions. Are you intrigued yet? Licensed financial professional Dr. Rita Gibson is back in the studio. Welcome back, Dr. Gibson. Thank you so much for being here.
Glad to be here.
I feel like this is already something that you help me with, controlling emotions and just feeling more light every time you're in here. And I don't know if that's just your aura that you give off or if that's something that you've practiced and it's just who you are now. But I feel it every time she's here. And so I really trust your advice. So whatever you're about to say, I'm all ears, and I hope our viewers are as well. Right. So tell us about this and sort of how our emotions really take over who we are sometimes.
Yes. A lot of us with social media, we seem to want to be other people. Yeah. It's so easy to be behind that phone, computer, whatever, and we suppress how we really feel. Mm-hmm. And with a lot of sensitivity now in our communities and the nation, people don't really have, they're not feeling comfortable expressing their way they feel. And so I want to be in a place where I'm talking with you and talking with other people, and we can be honest about how we feel. That's very important.
Definitely. And, when you say we're constantly looking at other people and comparing ourselves, comparison is the thief of joy.
Yes.
And when you're comparing yourself and constantly looking, oh, I don't like this about myself, or I don't like this about myself, we're really losing who we actually are.
Absolutely.
And you have written a book to sort of help guide us along and help steer us in the right direction emotionally. Tell me all about it.
Absolutely. Stay in the ring, knocked down, but not knocked out. It came to me in 2014, 15. I finished the book, and it's all about life trials. Mm-hmm. I remember growing up as a child, and adversity was always there. But there was always something inside of me that saw the positive in every negative thing. Yeah. Your obstacles can be an opportunity for you to see the best in everything. Yeah. And I decided not to be a victim, but be a victor in my circumstances.
Yeah, and you're teaching other people to do the same thing because of your life experience and that knowledge that you've gained through your experiences as a person and what you've gone through. And some of these chapters, can you guide us along a little bit of what we can expect when we read your book? We've got toxic patterns, boundaries with self-worth.
Yes.
Elaborate a little bit.
Yeah, especially with toxic relationships. One of the things, and I'm sorry to say that even as I became like in my 40s, I'm in my 50s now, but in my 40s, I even was trying to buy friendship. I wanted to be liked. I wanted to be a part. And I found myself accepting what other people thought of me, didn't know my self-worth. Right. And I find it very important that we understand that we don't have to be like someone else, and we don't have to purchase friendship. Friendships are genuine and they're free.
Yeah. They absolutely are. And if you find yourself feeling like you have to impress somebody or buy their friendship, then you need to back out.
That's a toxic relationship.
It's very toxic.
Anybody who demeans you, doesn't see your self-worth, doesn't respect you, and honor your beliefs and your values. That's very toxic and manipulative. I find myself in relationship where people would manipulate me. If you were my friend, you would do this. If you love me, you would let me do this to you. And so, no. You have to understand that you're just as important as everyone else in the world.
Yeah, and to that I say, well, if you love me, you wouldn't expect that from me.
Exactly.
You wouldn't treat me this way. So know your self-worth at the end of the day.
Absolutely. And then creating boundaries. Boundaries are very important. I've learned the art of saying no. It
hard.
is okay.
It's okay, but it's hard.
It is okay because sometimes we can overwhelm ourselves by overcommitting, but also setting expectations for ourselves that we know that are not realistic. And it's not fair to ourselves or other people.
Yeah, definitely. If you can't go in 100% into something, you should probably say, I can't right now. Let's reconvene later. Maybe I can help in the future.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And then also having that mental toughness. Everyone is not against you, right? Sometimes we can get in this paranoia where they don't like me because of this. Everybody has their own opinion, and it's okay. Yeah. It's okay to disagree. Yeah. And so I just allow people to be themselves. Be patient with them. Everybody has their own stage in life. Right. And, just take their hand. And if you're not able to pour positivity in someone, like my grandmother say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Yep, that's one of the best and easiest life lessons to learn. And we can learn a lot of life lessons and a lot of just ways to control our emotions and really set those boundaries. In your book, where can we get a copy of this and learn more about your experiences?
Yes, you can go to www.drritarenee.com. Also, I am having a book workshop at the City Club of Raleigh on the 27th of this month. And guess what? I want to share with people how to tell your story.
Cool.
Everyone has a story to tell, and I think that's the greatest therapy, getting that story out.
And is all of that information on your website as well?
It's all on my website.
Perfect. Well, Dr. Gibson, we so appreciate it. I cannot wait to dig into this book and read it for myself. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.